Hey guys, we're here with Dominik from Bloxa Studio. How are you today?
Thank you, I'm very well. How are you?
I'm great. Almost the end of day 2. How's it going so far?
It's very interesting. I've met with so many interesting people, projects, partners, clients, everything. So I really like it.
And why did you make it out to Crypto 306 today?
So mainly I'm interested in making new clients and also building new partnerships, but I'm always open to learn about new projects, new startups, new people. So yeah, this is why.
And tell me a little bit more about Bloxa Studio.
Yeah, Bloxa Studio is a Web3 and metaverse software development company based in Hungary, working internationally from Australia, Dubai to the US. We are building mainly metaverse experiences, games, NFT marketplaces, and other NFT-related technology solutions, ticketing, etc.
So are you builders? Do you build the activations in the metaverse?
Yes, exactly. I'm the CEO of the company, but I have a development team, mobile developers, software like front-end developers, back-end developers, game developers, 3D modelers, UI designers, stuff like that.
And what kinds of companies do you work with?
Mainly in the entertainment space, like studios, game studios, ticketing, artists, events, luxury, clothing, fashion, but also we have some enterprise customers as well.
And what do you think of the current metaverse platforms out there, like the Sandbox and Decentraland, like in terms of really the user base? Right now, there's not much user activity going on. Graphics aren't the highest quality. So, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that there are no so many not so many users there yet, but for example, Roblox and Fortnite, those are big, and those are also like metaverses. There are no Web3 connection there, but a metaverse doesn't have to contain a Web3 like component, I think. So these are huge. Lots of players are there. Lots of brands are opening new experiences in these solutions. But I think at the end or later in the long term, the Sandbox and Decentraland will also get more and more traction. They just need to need to upgrade the graphics and everything, new solutions.
Yeah, maybe make it more like photorealistic graphics. But what's it going to take for users to like want to spend their time in those platforms? Like we have Roblox maybe for younger kids. Fortnite it's a video game. But Sandbox and Centraland they kind of depend on just kind of like isolated events like okay, I'm going to go in for a concert, I'm going to go in for this game. So what's it going to take to change that dynamic?
Yeah, I think what's missing still is the hardware component. So right now, and not just the hardware but the software, but because these experiences mostly available in just flat screens, not in VR, AR, stuff like that. But also, if it would be available in VR, nobody would use it still because small amount of people will use it because there are no such like big audience for VR with VR devices. So once we have better VR devices with lower prices and like more slicker designs, it will take off in the future, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not one to like be on my VR headset every day. It's not there yet. So what do you think it's going to take to get to that? Like we need to go first through AR, right? And better maybe AR technology first and then get to VR. Where do you think?
I don't think that the two is in front of each other or something. I think AR and VR can go parallel because those are for different use cases. Maybe a video game is not that interesting in AR, but it's in VR. Maybe in other like in surgeries and in like doctors, AR is much more useful or for like fashion as well maybe. So it depends on the use case.
What are maybe you doing to foster that adoption?
Yeah, so what's needed is a hardware component. Once we are able to just put in a glass and everything is there and we can also already see everything in VR and AR, that will cause mass adoption. So that's the hardware. Also the software, we need like photorealistic computing and everything. The technology is already there. You can build photorealistic like experiences. There are some metaverse experiences or like platforms who is providing that, but still to build for those things it's like it takes lots of time to build something like that, and also it takes lots of like hardware like needs like a powerhouse to in order to run something like that. So we need to like have like cloud computing for that in order to play these things in a glass. So you need like very good like cloud computing as well. And how we are contributing, we are more from the software side, so we are building experiences. So we are trying and we are helping brands brands to enter to this space, experiment with these things, showcase it to their communities and bring these people. So it all of these are helping mass adoption, helping to bring these experiences to more and more people through these brands.
Okay, I see. And what about you personally? Are you a gamer? Are you spending time in any of these metaverse platforms?
Yeah, definitely. Of course, I'm trying out these platforms, seeing how this work, what we can build with these, constantly looking at the new updates, what's coming out. And in the past, nowadays I don't really have time to spend too much time in these games and stuff. But in my elementary school, high school years, university, I was playing a lot, like really a lot. So I'm like a gamer by by nature, yeah. But I wish I would have more time to play and like competitive and stuff like that today. But hopefully in the future I can, yeah.
And how did you get into the blockchain and Web3 industry?
Yeah, so I started learning about it like 2 years ago, so it's quite recent. And I'm a software engineer by background and product manager, and I was even organizing lots of events, and we organized blockchain events and stuff. But I missed the whole thing. I was working on other startups in the past, and I was focusing on that and don't really listen to these things. And then I started learning about like investments and stuff like that, and then started learning my crypto. And then after 1 week, I was like grabbing my head, oh my god, what I missed in the last 10 years as a software engineer. And then I started like putting like 3, 4, 5 hours every day into the research, listening podcasts, reading articles, and I was fascinated about the whole technology and how it can change the world and how it can upgrade lots of things.
And so now I see that you are an avid event goer from
Yeah.
all of these wristbands that you have. So tell me about that and how you managed to go to so many.
Yeah, so I'm a digital nomad, so I travel all the time. I don't have a base right now. I'm from Hungary originally, but I travel to Southeastern Asia, Europe, US, etc., Australia. And sometimes I'm going to different events. There are some from Hungary, Dubai, I don't know, Thailand, Cambodia, so Vietnam. There are all kinds of events, and
Where are the best events?
it's very hard to tell. Dubai obviously has very good ones, but I also went to good ones in Portugal and in Vietnam as well.
Okay, well, that's so fun. Thank you so much for your time today, Dominic.
Thank you for having me.